Hi, everyone. I just sent out a list of what um, what assignments and work is most important and how you should prioritize, but that's really only helpful if you know what I'm talking about on that chart. So I just wanted to make a quick video to kind of walk you through where everything is on Schoology or BCPS1. So I'm starting at the BCPS1 website, bcps1.bcps.org. Your child has a login. If they don't, let me know. I can get it for you. You log in, it'll look something like this. Mine has more than your child's, but close enough. For things uh, like Brain Pop, Pebble Go, Tumble Books, they're going to go into digital content. For Dreambox, which is a math game that kind of adjusts to their level, they would go into instructional tools and go to Dreambox. But for most of the things that you're going to want, you're going to need to go into Schoology. It'll look kind of like this. Um, you need to go up to the top and click on courses. That's where you'll find everything. When you click on it, your child will have a bunch of different courses. Mine are different because I'm a teacher, but you'll need to go to My Homeroom Class, section 22, for math and reading and phonics and all of that stuff. If you want to go to a specials class like art, library, music, PE, there will be other boxes on here for those classes. Like, here we go, physical education, grade 1. Go to that course, and that's where you will find the lessons for your specials. But for me, for everything that's coming from me, you're going to go to My Homeroom. I'll say homeroom, and it will look like this. Okay, so here are the different parts. When you scroll down, so this is just a welcome sign. These are resources. There are things in there like how to use Schoology, how to log into Google Meets, things like that. The discussions, these are just kind of for fun. It's a way to, keep in touch with classmates. So, I've kind of created a different question every week. You can feel free to go in and reply to someone else's response, create a new response. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about discussions. The class meetings are the Tuesday and Thursday meetings at 10. Um, this is how you get to it right here. There will be a link. If it doesn't work, wait a few minutes. Sometimes I don't post it until right before the meeting because they tend to expire and it's frustrating. So that is the class meeting. Then you scroll down, and each week I will post a new folder of schoolwork. Okay, so this was the last couple weeks, and this is this week. That is where most of the work is. Okay, so I'm going to come back to that in a minute because I want to finish going through this front page, but this is where most of your work is. This is your special schedule. I created a little visual with all of our class meetings, when are the specials, my office hours, things like that, just to keep it organized for you. Here's a little visual of how you can send work to me. There's a video on here that shows you how you can edit a PDF if you want to do it that way instead of on paper. Just another resource. In this black folder, there are some online games. So when I'm talking about online games, this is what I'm talking about. These, and also the Dreambox one that I showed you, that's you don't access through Schoology, you access through instructional tools. And then these are counseling lessons and activities from our school counselors. And then there will be some personal folders down at the bottom. I've only put some for some students at this time. So if you don't see your name, then don't worry about it, but that'll be down at the bottom. And then let's go back up to the schoolwork for this week. This is where the bulk of your work will be. I post a morning work thing in here each week just as an additional resource, not necessary. ELA, if you click on it, There will be a folder for reading lessons. Let's click on that. You go into reading. There, this is the packet that this county should be sending you. Then this is like the objective. What are we going to be learning about? A little discussion, learn about it, do a little quick project about it. This is the lesson on Schoology that I'm talking about. This is the reading lesson. These are sight words down here that I'll keep in the reading folders for you. So when I talk about sight words, this is an additional sight word resource. As a matter of fact, I'll put it in a separate folder for you so it's not confusing. Phonics, there's a phonics lesson. Here it is. The objective, little discussion, learn about it. And then this is just extra practice, not necessary. Then writing, I mentioned on the chart about writing, what, how much writing should you do? That there's some stuff in here, weekend news, some quick writes for prompts, writing checklist, just some resources in here that they could do. And then I added poetry, which was just a fun kind of little activity. If you click on these, you'll find examples and templates for a spring poem. Just another choice for writing and reading. Okay, then if you keep going back to the green folder of schoolwork, you move down, you'll get to math. Again, here's the packet that they should be sending you. And then here is the lesson, the math lesson, that when I say the Schoology lesson, here's the math lesson, and down here, extra practice. Usually I add some extra practice things at the end of every lesson just for anybody who wants it. Then you go back and scroll down again, you'll get to health. Here's the packet at the top that you should be getting. There's some like little posters here, and then here's the lesson. There's a video, there's a little discussion, a little project for you to do, create a safe place. This is the lesson, the health lesson for the week. And then this is an additional, you'll see I mentioned the Earth Day project. It's an additional project. You could do, there's some games in here, but I also showed the kids during the lesson that they could create something out of recycled material. So that is like the additional project that I was talking about on there. What did I miss? Let's see. So if you go back to homeroom, I think I pretty much got to everything. In each lesson, so let's go back into the reading lesson, okay? You'll notice that there are discussions, and this little symbol means like an assignment, something you can turn in. So if you click on it, you should be able to, oh, there you go, Alana already commented. You should be able to make a comment and complete the assignment. So that's well, let's go back to the homeroom page right here, homeroom. On the front page here, you'll see a list. It lists all of the assignments and discussions that I have assigned for the week. That is a little confusing. It's separate from this orange folder of discussions. Those were just sort of for fun, to keep up with your classmates. The discussions that are assignments, you'll find those in like the reading and math and phonics folders. Those are part of the lessons, so it's a little bit different. So yeah, I think I have covered everything. If you have any other questions about how this works, feel free to let me know. There is a little message button up here at the top where you can send me a message or send me schoolwork. Ask me questions, anything. I hope that was helpful. See you guys soon.